What's happening, fight fans? Welcome back to the MMA Mindset. You know the drill. Wolkernite Fight Championships 3 coming up in February. And I'm here with one of the guys from the pro section of the card, part of the card that I'm really looking forward to. I love it when those 4-ounce gloves are involved. I'm here with Super Shane Campbell. Thank you very much for joining me, mate.
You're welcome. You're welcome. How's things going?
Always, mate. Always good. Like I said, looking forward to the event. Always put on a great show. Looking forward to a good night of fights. Obviously it's a month away now, mate. How are you feeling? How's camp been going? And what is the rest of the next few weeks looking like for you?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Same as always, really. I've finally started to be a bit more active recently, so it's just going with emotions like normal now. It's just like everyday nature. So yeah, but camp's been going good so far. I only fought in November, so it's a quick turnaround. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, you've taken on an experienced opponent who's had a long layoff in Brett Healy. Obviously he'll be hungry to come back and kind of put on a show and put on a good performance. How are you approaching this fight, and what were your initial thoughts about this fight when it was first presented to you?
I'm feeling great. Like I said, like my last fight, my performance was one of my best, but it went the wrong way. So I'm just gonna put a stamp on this fight coming up and all my future fights from now on. So it was a good fight for me, and it was a good fight for me to again showcase what I was showcasing in my last performance.
Yeah, like I said, in your last performance, it kind of happened a lot. Of what happens with people against the Impossible Flake. They like, I remember I was at the Rise and Conquer, and he fought Nathan Haywood, and Nathan Haywood was having his way with him, and then he
Yeah,
just gets caught.
yeah.
Obviously after that fight you must have been really disappointed. How did you deal with that, and did you take the positives from that, because your performance was good?
Yeah, you know what? A lot of the time, obviously I was like gutted with myself, gutted at the outcome, but I had to like look at the bigger picture and say, yeah, that is probably, although it went that way, I'm like, it was one of my best performances. I've done what I wanted to do in a fight. So yeah, like I dealt with it good in that way, and it gave me a lot of confidence in certain aspects and to show my main skills, and that is what I showcased in that fight.
Yeah, definitely. And what sort of improvements would you say you've made since then to ensure that when you do have a performance that is as good as that, you put the finishing touches to it and come out with your hand raised?
Yeah, I'm just looking for a finish again. I mean, I've been in a position before, similar to this, like again 2 years ago, or not last year, the year before, when I went out there only looking for a finish, and again it was a good performance. So I'm now back. I got that mindset again into my head. So like I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go out there looking for a finish, as long with a good performance. But if I do get put in a bad situation, I have to react better than I did last time.
Yeah,
That's my
definitely.
main.
Yeah, definitely. And what sort of advantages have you got over Brett? Like I said, physically, it's a no-brainer, and I hope he doesn't mind me saying this. You're in amazing shape, and you always are throughout your entire career. But what advantages do you think you've got over Healy?
Yeah, he has experience, but I feel like my knowledge of the game is a lot better anyway. Like I coach as well, so like my knowledge that I feed to people I coach corner, although like it may not look the same as when I'm competing, I feel like I have a lot of knowledge in my head. So I'm gonna put everything that I have into this my next performance and my performances from now on.
Yeah, obviously, just speaking about your training, obviously you're from a fantastic gym, one of the best
That
in
as
the
well.
yeah in the UK. Have you guys, GB top team and like Brad Pickett and everyone, have you been working on anything specific for this fight? Have you been implementing anything in your training?
It's more like say just be the same again, but then I just have to react better. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, there wasn't much fault in the last one. The only thing I started being critical about is maybe I could have been looking for a bit more venom in my punches, looking for a finish. I have got that power, but I wasn't really as aggressive as I have been. But again, I love the performance. Like when I still want to watch it back. Like, but what I've seen, I'm happy with. So it's just again, the main thing is not getting caught in these bad situations, and if I do, just react properly.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. And obviously, I just want to speak about the first pro fight. Obviously, you were on the Bellator card on a big stage.
Yeah,
Does that kind of make you itch to want to get back to that level, to get back to being on the big stage, the bright lights, the hundreds of thousands and millions of people watching around the world?
yeah, that's always been the objective. So like, another reason why I was so upset with that defeat on the last one is because of that was the next step. Like I was going back to that stage. It was set. Not many people know about it, but it was there. But I decided to take this fight. In my head, like I was that confident in myself. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna win. Like I've got that confidence back in me that I'm not gonna lose. I'm not. So like I was like, yeah, I got this. I'll be back there. And that's always the goal. And from that debut, that's always been the objective. And this year, I'm making sure I get there. And that was my whole plan for last year. Small bump. I'm definitely getting over that bump this time.
Yeah, and the two fights last year. How active do you plan on being for 2024?
Could do it 4. I always aim for 4 fights. That's the funny thing. Like I said, I wanted 4 the year before that. I end up having 2. And that's happened both times. So I would like to have 4, even more. Like I want to be very active this year. I'm even considering March. We'll see how this one goes, and then hopefully we get back in. But obviously, I got things that I do on the side as well. Like I said, I'm coaching as well, so I have to schedule my fights around that people I'm coaching's fights as well to keep things all in a steady ship.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously, just speaking about March, that Wolkernite title's always there. That title shot's always there if you put on an amazing performance. Is that something that you think you're next in line for if you go out there and
100%, like,
dispatch Brett?
yeah, 100%. Like obviously, my last 2 fights were title fights. It kind of feels weird that I'm not fighting for a title this time. So like yeah, it's different to like not have that. So yeah, I'm hungry for more. I have 1 title. I need another one. That's what I was annoyed about my last one. So I want another one. So I'm going to be going for that one as well.
Yeah. Do you think obviously the last fight is, I know you're a really motivated guy, but do you think it made you even more motivated to kind of right
100%.
that wrong?
Yeah, 100%. That's why I'm turning around quicker than usual as well. I mean, I always want a quick turnaround, but like literally straight away, I was on the phone like, yo, get me something, get me something. I even wanted to go back in December, but all the cards were booked up. And then January is always slow. So I was like, okay, cool. This is what's next. Let me jump on it.
Yeah, and I always like to ask this to kind of wrap things up. Do you have a prediction for the fight night? Do you have maybe how you think the fight's going to go? Do you really think it's going to be a stoppage? And how do you think the stoppage will come about?
Yeah, I'm going for a stoppage. It might be a submission. I ain't done one of those before, and I'd love a submission. I've been putting off submissions in training. I'm trying to be way more aggressive in that grappling positions now. So that's a goal. So it's either submission or a TKO, but I'm going for a finish, 100%. That's what I'm going for. I'll be disappointed in myself if I don't get a finish. A win's a win, but I'm looking for a finish.
Yeah, well, like I said, hopefully it's a statement for you on February 17th. But no, I just want to say thank you and massive appreciation for coming on, mate. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you fight on February 17th.
You're welcome, man. Thanks for having me as well, man.
Yeah, not a problem. Make sure you go get your tickets. Link in the description. Go over to the Instagram. Go get your tickets to this fight, and yeah, it's going to be a fantastic card.
Message me.
Yeah, message Shane.
Well,
Yeah, message Shane. Use his code. Obviously, get Shane some kickback as well. So yeah, that'd be great. But no, once again, mate, thank you very much for coming on, mate, and all the best for February.
no worries, man. No worries. See you soon, mate.
See you soon. Thank you, bud.